you guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Kyian and you are currently watching Kyian by Design. Today I'm joined by two special guests.
Hi, I'm Sam. I'm Kyian's boyfriend.
I'm Darwin Avalon. I'm a local singer-songwriter.
Friend of mine for a long time.
Yeah.
And today's video is going to be a little bit of a different type of DIY project in a way. So first and foremost, I have to give a shout out to a subscriber of ours named Pedro. He kindly sponsored this video and sent the funds to be able to make this project possible. A little while back, we all sort of came up with this idea to start creating what we call community care bags.
Community care bags are basically, we put together care bags with all sorts of different supplies in them.
So I guess we got together collectively and kind of put together a list of things that I think a lot of people don't often think about. I think that especially in LA, we kind of look at the homeless as an eyesore instead of something that we can kind of contribute to and help. Growing up, my mom was a therapist and she always worked with the homeless and elderly population, so this was just something that we always did. But I also really like the idea of having things just in your car so that you don't have to think of it. You just grab it whenever you see, like when you're driving off the freeway and you see like one person there like, please help. You're like, oh, I've got something to do. Like sometimes I see them, I'm like, damn it, like what can I look around in my car and grab? This will help you be more prepared and be able to just grab and go and give.
Yes. I know it's really easy to feel very powerless with everything that's going on in the world right now. It can be really overwhelming and you can feel like there's nothing you can do to make a difference. But we decided to show you that no matter how much you have, you can make some sort of difference, even in a small way. And with the money that we were given, we really wanted to use it as cost effectively as possible. So we'll be going to stores like Dollar Tree and the 99-cent store to try to get as much for our money as possible for these bags. So I think it's about time we go shopping.
Join us.
Let's go.
Alright, so we just got to our first stop at one of our dollar stores. We are all masked up and ready to go in. Let's go find some essentials for some people in need. But keep your mask on. We got some things that we needed at this dollar store. They didn't quite have everything we were looking for.
I have a list, and we can post this on the page as well, like
Yeah.
in a link. Water bottles, masks, socks, non-perishables, soap, toothbrush, condoms, pads, and hard candy.
So we're gonna stop at another dollar store just up the way and see what we can find. Alright, last stop of the day, Dollar Tree!
We're back.
We are back. We picked up a ton of things that are going to go a long way to help some people out. And if you guys want to do this yourself, we will actually provide a shopping list down in the description below for everything that we use.
And don't feel obligated to do exactly what we did. We might have gone a little overboard because we're excited about it, but do what you can and do what you want. If you have any ideas actually of things that we can add to the next batch of bags, put them in the comments below because that's going to be really helpful.
But now I think we should go through and see what goes into making a community care bag.
So first and foremost, we definitely wanted to include face masks. They're super important right now. They keep you safe, they keep others safe. These masks in particular were given by my mom, who has been making masks for my friends and family. When she has extra, she gives us the extras, and we add them to our community care bags to care for our community.
The next thing on our list is something that's very important in the current climate of the world: hand sanitizer.
It's a hot commodity.
It's a very hot commodity right now. So at our local Dollar Tree, you can actually pick up a 3-pack of these reusable bottles, usually made for like traveling and carrying in your carry-on cases. But in this instance, we took a larger bottle of hand sanitizer and just spread it out throughout several bottles that we can then disperse throughout these bags. So it's really like spreading the wealth of this hand sanitizer.
Spread it around.
Spread it around. Spread the wealth, not COVID.
So this is our general bottle of water. 4 packs for
$10.
$10. We only used 1 pack, but can never have too much water.
Exactly. And because we have so much water left over, we have plenty to put in future bags that we make.
So next up we have a pair of socks, a small but important comfort.
We got 2 10-packs.
For those of us who might not have a place to wash their socks or get a fresh pair, so we are including these to help make their lives just a little bit easier.
Next up, we of course have a bar of soap. Palmolive specifically. We do also have some Dove throughout these bags. You know, it's just a great great way to keep yourself clean, and this is just another way that folks can feel a little bit more comfortable and practice some self-care.
And we also have feminine hygiene products. This is important because it's something that you don't think about, I feel like.
And they're really expensive.
They are, and
Unreasonably
your
expensive.
period does not stop just because you're on the street and don't have the means of taking care of yourself. If we could make it a little bit easier, here you go.
Yeah.
We
Yes,
have all
let's
the
do
we have
it.
all the pads.
And pads are included in every bag, so it doesn't discriminate against people who are like trans or like non-binary on the spectrum.
And basically what we hope will happen is if somebody who doesn't need one gets one in their bag, they'll just give it to
Give it to
someone
someone
who
who does
needs
need it.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
So next up we have a condom, always important. Everybody has sex, it's important to do it safely. And if we can contribute to that, then I think we should.
Next up, of course, it's important to know that a lot of people don't know where their next meal is going to come from, and even though we can't provide them with a full meal, we do want to provide them something that will get them through. So in these bags, we have just some assorted snacks, whether that's a pack of pretzels. We also have included some candies and a cough drop in case they are not in the greatest of health and need something to like coat their throat and make them feel better.
Lastly, we have a toothbrush and a brush. We got a brush. Anyway, each of these things are essentials in our lives. We know this.
Alright, so here is the final product of our community care bags. As you can see, they are really compact and include a lot of helpful resources.
We ask you all to expand on our ideas. Leave your suggestions down in the comments below. We would love to hear what you have to say, and maybe we'll add your ideas to our bags. And I hope that you'll add our ideas to yours.
We hope that you take the ideas that we've given you here today and apply them in your own way to maybe make a difference in your community. You know, these are really great to be able to obviously keep in the back of your car, and you never know when you're going to see someone who's going to need it and be able to just quickly stop and hand it to them. And even though it might be just like a brief moment, it could make their entire day.
Exactly. I was thinking like, it doesn't matter if it feels like this is small stuff because this is regular things to you and me, but some people really don't have access to these things, and it really does make a big difference. Even just helping one person. If you help one person a day, you've done your due diligence.
I think one of the most important parts of this project is the idea that anyone can make a difference and we can all make the world a better place, even in the smallest of ways. So get out there and do your part.
Alright guys, well that about does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please go follow our friend Darwin here. I will link all of her social media and stuff down in the description below. Look up Darwin Avalon on Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Music, anywhere you listen to music really. You can also follow my boyfriend Sam here. I will link his info down in the description as well. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below to see more videos in the future, and ring the notification bell. And don't forget to follow me on all of my social media. All of the links will be down in the description. But that about does it for today. This has been Kyian by Design, and we'll see you next time. Bye!
Bye.